The reluctant hero trope resonates because it mirrors our own trepidation and humility in the face of adversity, making it an incredibly compelling narrative device that spans across all genres of literature. This trope captivates readers by showcasing protagonists who are hesitant to accept the mantle of heroism, often due to self-doubt, a feeling of inadequacy, or a desire for a simple, unremarkable existence. However, through external pressures or a burgeoning sense of duty, these characters are drawn into epic journeys, leading to a profound character arc, full of growth and transformation. This narrative device not only fulfills the human desire to see oneself in stories, but also underscores the notion that heroism is about rising to the occasion, despite personal reservations. At its core, the reluctant hero trope involves a character who is initially unwilling to take on the challenge that thrusts them into the limelight of heroism. This reluctance can stem from various factors, including fear, a sense of unworthiness, or a preference for a quiet life. Over the course of their journey, the reluctant hero faces trials that ultimately reshape them, allowing them to embrace their role and achieve greatness, which they had never sought out. The origins of the reluctant hero can be traced back to ancient myths and legends, where characters were often called by the gods or fate to undertake quests that they were not eager to begin. This trope has evolved and remained popular through the centuries because it speaks to a universal truth. The journey to finding one's courage and strength is as important as the heroics that follow. The psychological and narrative appeal of the reluctant hero lies in its ability to make stories of grand adventure and daunting challenges relatable. Readers see themselves in the hesitancy and vulnerability of these characters, making their eventual triumphs more impactful and inspiring. This trope also allows for significant character development, as characters grow from doubtful and fearful to confident and courageous, which is a journey that readers find deeply satisfying. Examples of the reluctant hero trope abound in literature, but few are as iconic as Bilbo Baggins from J.R.R. Tolkien's The Hobbit and Katniss Everdeen from Suzanne Collins's The Hunger Games. Bilbo Baggins begins his tale as a hobbit who desires nothing more than to live a peaceful life in the Shire, yet he finds himself on an adventure that challenges every notion he's had about himself and his world. Similarly, Katniss Everdeen is a teenager who wants to protect her family, but is drawn into a rebellion against a tyrannical government, becoming the symbol of hope and resistance. These characters' journeys from reluctance to heroism are not only compelling, but also highlight the trope's ability to create layered, dynamic characters. The reluctant hero trope manifests differently across genres, from the fantasy worlds of The Hobbit to the dystopian landscape of The Hunger Games. In sci-fi, characters may be reluctant to embrace a destiny that involves battling aliens or traversing galaxies. In thrillers, the protagonist might be an ordinary person thrust into extraordinary circumstances, such as uncovering a conspiracy or stopping a crime. Each genre brings its own flavor to the trope, proving its versatility and enduring appeal. However, the trope can falter when a character's reluctance is not convincingly portrayed, or their eventual acceptance of the hero's journey feels forced or unearned. For the trope to succeed, there must be a believable progression of character development, where the protagonist's internal and external conflicts are resolved in a satisfying manner. For writers looking to employ this trope, the key is to focus on character motivation and development. A well-crafted reluctant hero needs a compelling reason for their hesitation, as well as a believable catalyst for their change of heart. Balancing the character's internal struggles with the external plot is crucial, as is ensuring their growth feels earned and authentic. In conclusion, the reluctant hero trope endures because it is deeply rooted in the human experience, the struggle against self-doubt, the journey of growth, and the discovery of one's potential. It reminds readers that heroism is not about a lack of fear or reluctance, but about overcoming those feelings to do what is right. For writers, the reluctant hero offers a blueprint for creating nuanced, relatable characters who reflect the complexity of the human spirit. By understanding and thoughtfully applying this trope, storytellers can craft narratives that resonate deeply with their audience, proving that even the most reluctant among us can rise to become heroes in our own stories. Understanding tropes helps both readers enjoy books more and writers craft better stories. What tropes do you love or hate? What should I cover next? Drop your thoughts in the comments and subscribe for weekly trope breakdowns.